beautiful people of the world. Okay, I gotta be quieter this morning because it is currently pretty early in the morning. Okay, it's 6:02. Woke up a bit late. I usually wake up at 5, and then if I go to the gym early, like I'm going to the gym at like 7 o'clock this morning, I would have this meal at like 5:30. But the snooze button is a deadly button to have on your phone, and that's why we are eating this at 6. So this is the first meal of the day. I'm gonna show you guys a full week of eating basically on my lean bulk. Started my lean bulk around like 2 weeks ago, and I weighed in 182.4 pounds, I think. And I started at like 182 pounds. So I haven't gained that much weight like at all, but it's a lean bulk for a reason, right? It's gonna be slower, and I'm gonna put on muscle slower because I want to minimize the amount of body fat that I gain. So in this meal, we have meal number 1, okay? Pretty simple, quick digesting meal. We have 40 grams of oats, 1 scoop of whey protein isolate. I choose isolate because it just digests better with my stomach, especially in the morning before like I hit a workout or something. I don't want to be like shit in my pants when I'm doing a workout. So yeah, then we got 100 grams of just frozen berries, and then I put some cinnamon in there and also some pink Himalayan salt to get a pump in the gym this morning. Also, of course, we're supersetting that with a black coffee, probably a large coffee. This video right now wouldn't be happening if this wasn't happening. So I'm gonna get this down and then probably go to the gym in like an hour and crush a workout. So
I trap every day like the rich. For a Billy Cutter, live now. The ice in the spoon in my dinner one hand. Look at the bells and the twists like this and the shine. You gon' get you some sunblock. Thousands of grams and certified stones that came on the time clock. All of my warriors, coyotes, we sticking together. We coming like shot time.
Alright, so we are currently driving to the gym. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm finally getting a brain and like an actual feeling in my body right now. Usually like I do wake up at 5, but I'm not awake until like 7 because need some time for that coffee and the caffeine to kick in for me to actually become a functioning human being. So I'm about to pull up to the gym here, probably gonna do like a full body workout or something. Still deloading this week. So basically, if you don't know what deloading is, I usually just like decrease my volume and cut it in half to give myself like extra rest and basically to make sure I'm recovering properly so that I can hit my next mesocycle or training phase super hard. Then I can bring the intensity again. Basically gonna do like 2 sets of everything. Again, like not that much volume, and then I'm gonna get in my post-workout meal. So post-workout meal going down. I already fried up my veg. I got some mushrooms, got some peppers in there. I use 2 whole eggs. When I'm bulking, I usually use 2 whole eggs, but when I'm cutting, I just use the 1 whole egg because I don't really need like the extra fat. Then I'm gonna do 1 cup of my favorite egg whites, aka regular egg whites. This is usually like 20 minutes like after I come back from the gym. I went in the sauna for like 30 minutes right after the gym. I like to do that at least like 3 to 4 times a week. It puts me in a good state. Not only like do I like meditate and just like focus on like breathing inside the sauna and just like being one with myself, but also just feels good to like sweat out a bunch of like toxins and just like start your day in that kind of way. So that's why I like to go to the gym at least like 2 to 3 times during the week, like super early like that, because then I can like crush my workout and then just hop in the sauna, especially without like all the old ass men like staring at my ass in the change room. So anyways, I'm gonna make this into scrambled eggs here, then throw on the lid, and then I'm gonna add some pepper and some salt to this after, and maybe some garlic plus, okay, to make this kind of like better scrambled eggs, of course. Always gotta add seasoning. Then this just popped, but we're gonna do 2 pieces of whole wheat bread, and I'm gonna use probably 1 to 2 tablespoons of some smooth peanut butter. We ran out of the good shit, the crunchy peanut butter. That's probably one of the best nuts in the world, but smooth is a good second best. So yeah, we're gonna throw this onto the bread, and then obviously make up the eggs, and that is going to be the post-workout meal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our second meal of the day, post-workout meal. Probably one of my favorite meals of the day, just because I love eggs and I can have eggs with basically anything. We got a cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, like I already mentioned. We got some peppers, some mushrooms, and then I drizzled some sugar-free ketchup on top, and that's the final product right there, okay? Then obviously we got the 2 slices of toast. I ended up only doing 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and then I put 1 tablespoon of reduced sugar jam, just to like save my calories in terms of like the fat. Yeah, and then we also got all of my vitamins right here. I take 1 calcium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D3. It just supports your bone health, and it's just good for your muscle health. So yeah, I take 1 every single day. Then we have our good old buddy L-carnitine, okay? This supports your metabolism, so I take it basically with my first meal or this meal like I mentioned. Then we got 1 omega-3. This is good for like your skin, and it's just fish oil, right? So if you don't have many fatty foods in your diet, that would be like the unsaturated fats, so like some salmon or almonds, maybe some beef. I think you get some omega-3s in there. So I don't have much of that in my diet like right now, so that's why I take 1 of these. We are also taking 1 testosterone booster. I don't know if this fully works. I'm still like kind of on a cycle with it, so I'm considered
half naughty.
And last but not least, we got glucose support. I have like 3 of these, usually with like a meal. So like with a meal like this, and then lunch, and then supper. Basically, it's just to support your metabolic health. So hey, we do this in 1 take, always. Yeah, pretty simple meal, pretty clean meal. My diet right now is pretty clean for the most part. I like to start off a lean bulk being super clean, and then I realize it's a bulk, and you know, if you know anything about bulking and your mentality, you know, Tim Hortons, McDonald's, you're right down the street. I could easily go and, you know, crush a 6er, or maybe like a Big Mac or something like that. So for the most part, we're keeping it pretty clean. So I'm gonna eat this, probably watch some YouTube, probably gonna watch some Will Tennyson. He dropped a new video today. The guy's been an absolute maniac in terms of his videos lately. They've been sick, in my opinion. I like watching his shit. So go tell him to collab with Bret, okay? I will make the trip down to Toronto to go and see you, Will. If you're watching this, Will, okay? I will come down there and we'll shoot some good videos. I know you're on like a cleaner diet now, but I think we might have to change that for a day. Meal number 2 going down. Cheers. What is up, beautiful people? Okay, it's time for meal number 3. Okay, it is currently 2:25. Can you see that? 2:25. So I would typically have this meal around like 1:30 or like 1 o'clock. So like between 2 and 3 hours between my last meal. But I just got back from doing a bunch of shit, and I went to the bank. Big shit show from like making our payment for sunglasses. Okay, that's coming very soon. A bunch of you were asking the other day. I don't want to put a date on it because I don't want to lie to you guys or like, you know, promise something I can't. But within like a month, I think. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Anyways, it is time for meal number 3. Okay, we're gonna have some broccoli. Haven't really had any greens today. We already made up a bunch of rice, so I'm gonna have not all this, but like probably a 1/4 of that. We're gonna use 1 full can of tuna. Any of you are on a budget or something, get some tuna, okay? It's like $1 for this whole thing. The whole thing is 24 grams protein. Pretty good, and it's pretty cheap. And we also are gonna use a full can of cocktail shrimp, basically just like shrimp and water. Really good combo, these 2 together. Then we're gonna have some sweet kale salad and also some tomatoes. Put that all into like a big like rice salad kind of bowl. So look at that, ladies and gentlemen, that's a thing of art. Look at that. Also threw on some pepper, of course, and some pink salt. And yeah, it's gonna be it. Oh, one sec. We're gonna grab some soy sauce, okay, and also some Nando's. This stuff, man, this stuff is so damn good. Yeah, there you have it, guys. Okay, we got everything in this big ass bowl right here. My other salad bowl that I usually use for like salads and stuff, it broke the other day, so I gotta use this makeshift bowl. So after this meal, basically, because I follow flexible dieting and if it fits your macros kind of, so I basically just fill in the rest of my calories with like food that I want to have. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make next. So these 3 meals that I just had are typically gonna be the same. So I'll have them every single day basically throughout the week, and then the next couple of meals will be different. So cheers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got a little tiny snack here. Just 1 apple and like a tablespoon and a half of peanut butter right there. Okay, so this meal right here, not meal, but snack. This snack right here is the equivalent to my first meal. So the first meal was like oats and protein and berries and stuff. I think that was like 300 and some. This right here is gonna be around the same calories, because whenever you add in healthy fats, even if they're healthy, like they add up super quickly. So a tablespoon and a half of peanut butter is like 100 and off the top of my head, 150 somewhere around there. And then an apple is like 110 calories for like a large apple. So this is like 270 calories. Kind of brings me to one of my crucial points that I kind of like follow in terms of like my own diet, whether I'm shredding, bulking, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like the 1, 2, 3 rule. So 1 big ass salad a day. It doesn't matter what you're doing, shredding, bulking, just for overall health. 1 big ass salad a day. Okay. 2 servings of fruit a day. That's why I'm having this apple right here. Usually I like to have my fruit early on in the day because I think I get more energy from the carbs, from the natural sugars from fruit. So I like to have it earlier on in the day so I can actually use them appropriately. But it's honestly not that big of a deal if I have it later on in the day. Like it's like 5 o'clock right now, so I don't really care. And then number 3 would be 3 big ass glasses or bottles of water every single day. So I drink way more than that, but that's kind of like a good mental reminder that, you know, if I'm drinking at least 3 of these a day, there's like almost a liter in one of these. I think it's like 800 milliliters. If I'm drinking that, I'm hitting like the minimum standard for my body type and everything in terms of water. So 1, 2, 3 rule, put that into your plan. Trust me, it's killer to stay on track. So I'm gonna have this apple, then make my not my last meal, but my big ass supper. Then probably gonna have like a dessert or something like that, and that's gonna be the full day of eating, which I have every single day. So that's why I say like it's a full week of eating, because I have these every single day. So this is kind of like my diet for the week. So yeah. Whoa. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, I believe this is meal number 5, I think. Yeah, meal number 5. But we just cooked up some red potatoes here. They don't look red, but they're red potatoes. Basically, red potatoes compared to white potatoes, they're actually a little bit lower calorie. It's actually perfect if you're cutting, get red potatoes, because it will fill you up for longer, and volume is key, especially when you're cutting. But I'm not cutting, so I don't care. But my appetite is pretty insane, so that's why I still have like high volume meals. But anyways, enough of the gibberish, okay? We have 300 grams of red potatoes. I cooked it in the air fryer here for around like 25 minutes. My air fryer is not the best, so usually you can cook them in like literally probably 10 minutes or something like that. Then we also have some chicken, just a regular piece of chicken breast, 170 grams or like around 5.5 to 6 ounces. So yeah, pretty plain ass meal. I'm just gonna add a little bit of condiments to this because on our channel, or my channel, or no, our channel,
you never going dry.
So I'm gonna use a sugar-free ketchup. You can use anything you want, but this is just like heaven. So I'm just gonna put that all over there. I'm gonna use a sugar-free barbecue sauce for the dippage of the chicken breast, because plain chicken is disgusting in my opinion. You need some sort of condiment. But yeah, anyways guys, this is going to be meal number 5. Not like too high calorie, but it'll fill me up. It's basically just protein and carbs. And also, forgot to mention that I've been nibbling on plain rice cakes, also almonds during the day. So I'll usually like just whenever I want, or between meals, if I'm hungry, I'll grab some almonds, some good healthy fats, and it's honestly just super easy and super convenient to get calories in this way. And then I think I've had like 5 rice cakes or something like that. So I had a couple right before my workout, and then like 2 hours ago I had like another 3. So yeah, anyways, had this during the day. It's gonna be meal number 5. Then I'm going to get into the last meal of the day. So I'll see you guys there. Woo! There we have it, guys. That is the last meal of the day. This is meal number 6, I believe. Okay, I tried to make it look somewhat presentable, but kind of butchered it. But we got 60 grams of cream of rice. We got 1 scoop of protein, or like 30 to 32 grams. Again, I just use the whey isolate. You can use a whey protein if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Then we have a full banana and a little bit of cinnamon and like probably half a tablespoon of peanut butter, just to add some more healthy fats and up the calories for the day. So yeah, this is gonna finish off my last meal of the day. This is gonna be the full day of eating. I'll throw up the whole entire calories like right here. You guys can add anything you want into this. You can add some berries instead of the banana, or you could put like an apple in here. I've never really tried that, but I'm guessing that would be good as well. But yeah, good quick digesting carbs before I go to bed. Well, not like super quick, but decently quick, so that I'm not like super bloated going to bed. I'm probably gonna eat this, then wait around like an hour, probably an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna go to bed, because if I lay down horizontally as soon as I eat a meal, I feel super bloated, and then I wake up, my face is like super puffy, and like I just don't feel good. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this last meal, probably have like 2 more glasses of water. I probably had around like 5 to 6 liters of water today. Usually with all my meals, like including this one, they're not gonna be like meal 1, 2, 3, 4, like the sequence I had today. It'll kind of be how I want it. So let's say I want to have this for my breakfast instead of oats in the morning, then I'll have like my oats at night. Or let's say I want to have chicken and potatoes for breakfast. I know that probably seems weird to a lot of people, but I don't really see it as breakfast. I just see it as like meal number 1. So I'll just like move around meals. But yeah, anyways, that is my full entire diet for the lean bulk. Basically, I'm gonna eat this every single day for like weeks on end, and then I'm gonna make adjustments as I plateau, or as my weight plateaus, or if like I'm not feeling that well, I'll up the calories, or like if I think I'm gaining too much body fat, then I'll decrease the calories. So yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, sub if you're new, and all that good shit. And thank you for watching the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.